Okay, sun is coming down. That's the only downfall during the winter time here on the West Coast. I had to make a run into Flagstaff and grab some rafters for the outer part, or for the roof. But this is the view that I have from these two windows. And I'm still cutting a door in. I'm cutting in, I'm about to frame in the wall and frame in the roof for a little more stabilization for the final of it. And I gotta run back down for work. I was supposed to stay tonight, but got one of my sales guys he is flying in tomorrow, so I have to see him. So I'm picking him up from the airport. But I can't wait because next weekend, Bezat Hashem, I will be out here. And when I'm out here, I hope to be able to put that wood burning stove in. I'll make a video of that. And I will also be able to, get it fired up, get it warmed in. Get it warm in here. I'm actually thinking of caulking and foam spraying everything. After I do that, I was thinking of even insulating. I was going to do foam board on all the walls except for the firewall. I was going to do, I don't know, there's some fire retardant mineral rock wool insulation I was thinking about putting in. And that's also pretty good R value. And also going to do on the reflective stuff with the, with the reflective surface on it. It is a little off because I had to move this wall a little bit, which isn't a big deal. I'm actually thinking of double sheeting it because I have so much extra sheeting and it's actually gone down in price. Doesn't really bug me too much to do so, and it'll give it more R value. I think that's probably a really good idea. It also helps with the wind, and in between I have another one of these reflective layers. So for such a small little cabin, it will be insulated really, really well. It might be overkill a little bit, but for what I'm going to have into it right around the 2K mark, 1800, 2000, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Also too, there's a cold snap here in the north. It does get single digits, maybe for 2-3 weeks out of the year. But, I mean, like last night was in the 30s, and this desert mountain cold is a different type of cold. In the 30s, it's not like back east where I grew up. It's not as bad as that. So it's just different. It's just cold. It's just cold all the way around. So, but yeah, all in all, this will be what I look forward to seeing many, many times, at least while I'm here in the States. And either way, I'll have to come back and forth every 3-4 months anyways, just because the crew, the workers, stuff like this, for my business here in Phoenix. But yeah, things are pretty good. It was a pretty productive day. I was going to put a video up of me putting the walls up with my friend and his kid, but for privacy reasons, I figured that wasn't a good idea. But yeah, this also kind of gives you an idea of what it is that I have going on. It was a delay since when I first posted the first video of this little cabin with just the platform and the porch coming off the front, because I went back to Israel for all the Chagim. For people who don't know what Chagim is, that's all the Jewish holidays, high holy holidays, and a few others here and there. And then also just to be with family. So we were there for 6 weeks, and then we came back. So, and we're going again for Pesach, and that's Passover. So Passover to Shavuot. We spend all of the holidays there throughout the year, and it equals out to 4 months or so is a safe bet. I mean, pretty soon we're going to be able to do 6 months on, 6 months off, but break it up throughout the year, especially, like I said, as time goes on and the business stabilizes with workers and stuff like that. And yeah, so things are pretty good. Pretty excited. I know it's only 100 square foot, but it doesn't really bug me. I think it's just something that's nice to get out of the cold, or even in the summer here. It's low 90s, but it's dry, so it's not like down in the valley where it's pretty chilly. I mean, pretty hot. Very, very hot down in the valley during the summer. I like the heat. I prefer the heat. But also we get good monsoons. This last year we had a crazy monsoon. I have a pond that can fill up some say 20 acres, but I know that it was roughly about 4 or 5 acres of water. And it's one of the cattle tanks. And this cattle tank, they come and they drink from there and whatever. And I know people say it's muddy and nasty or whatever, but it is refreshing when you're working all day and moving stuff, building stuff, doing whatever, cutting firewood and all that, and just clearing. It is very, very relaxing to be able to jump in that rain. It's all rainwater, so it's ice cold. The bottom half of there is, borderline numbs the toes, let's put it that way. So it's really nice. But yeah, I'm pretty blessed. I love it up here. Even though the sun's going down, it's going to get cold here soon. I'm still going to try and get some work in and get the roof up and at least the trusses. So that way this next week it's dried in. And then I might even put the board. I'm not sure yet. And I want to frame up this wall as well and just kind of get that rocking and rolling. I figure I'll give myself an hour's worth of work and then pack up from up at the main camp. I'm going to go down to the first camp that I started. And once I do that, I'm probably going to grill up some steak and some beef cubes on the fire. And then take off because I got to head back down to the valley. Cashew preparedness. Thanks for being with me, and we'll check it out again here shortly. I'll post some more videos. Out for now.